What's going on, man? It's your boy King Free, man. Another episode. We over here. Chair Talk, King Talk, great combination, great conversations. Y'all live for one today, man. This is heavy. I don't know, we got Quan. Go ahead, get it. So, brother.
This is episode 8. It's King Talk. Different vibe, different setting. We're gonna get this conversation started.
And then I'm E, the barber. Chair Talk, episode number 3. Gonna get into it with these dudes.
Alright. Let's get it, man. We can go right back to what we was talking about, right, man.
Who was that with us?
Astrology.
Yeah, the baby
new
mamas.
situation, baby mamas, and like you just telling me how y'all been together 2 years.
Yep.
And now the baby's here. How old the baby?
The baby is 3 months.
3 months. And you already see like a difference within the relationship.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Would you say it's you or would you say it's her?
I think it's a combination of both because we got, like, I think we gotta have a talk, like sit down and really just discuss like the way we want to raise the baby, if that makes sense. Just because, like, a lot of times, belief systems can play a huge part in different things, like, so forth. Like me, I'm a Christian. She believe in the astrology thing. So, and it ain't really. I'm not really gonna just lean heavy to the Christianity to where I don't pay attention to what she's saying, because there's a lot of stuff in that that's good too.
You got to open money.
Yeah, you got exactly. I'm not a one of those people that's like blinded and act like my way is the only way type deal. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's a fact. And it's crazy because me and bro, we were just talking about that, like having those certain discussions with the woman, like even prior, cause just from experience, like, they'll bring that up, like, hey, look, I'm bringing the kids to church, and I might be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm leaning towards this is more so like my truth and everything. The love and the attraction and all that might be there, but those necessary conversations to have before we like lay down, because like you said, it can get nasty. You know what I'm saying? Because you might want to take the baby to church, and she's like, nah, it's spiritual, and then boom, y'all get all rocky. Yeah, y'all, it's hard to set the tone like that.
You know what's so crazy? When you're in a relationship, right? Mm-hmm. And you meet this person, it's just, you don't pay attention to none of that stuff. You just going straight for the gusto. You trying to, seize the, you know what I'm saying? So you're like, okay, red flags or whatever. So you just like, I just like her. She is doing something to me.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So
Facts.
you don't really get into that part until afterwards. And then it's like, damn, I should have really just thought about this relationship. And I knew it wasn't going to work, but I tried to fight through it. All that kind of stuff. And that's how we get caught up.
Facts. And I'm learning through experience. It's just like, I'm learning not to like force certain things now. Like, it just gotta be genuine, and it just flow right. Because like you said, like, I might see certain things now, and I'm like, all right, Free, like, that's a sign. Like, you gotta pay attention to that shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, remember that. Like, you know what you used to deal with prior. So like, you gotta be accountable. That's why I just be telling myself to be on top of that shit. Cause first sign I might get, like, if I know I'm gonna raise my kids a certain way, and like she's stuck on that, yeah, man, when she get pregnant, that's a whole nother conversation. You know what I'm saying?
We can change all of them though.
Yeah,
that'd be the whole issue. And I ain't saying change, but at least we can work with it or deal with it because we like the person so much.
Them sacrifices. You know what I'm saying?
But
Like,
the question you gotta ask yourself, why you like that person?
What is the question?
Why do you like that person? Like, a lot of times, man, we talk about other people, we go external instead of internal. Like, if I'm looking at a person that I'm trying to associate myself with, a woman, for example, right? I gotta ask myself, what do I really want and what do I really need? You get what I'm saying, right? And if you meet that person, you already gotta have, okay, if I meet this person, this is what I'm expecting. That's when you bring your experience into the relationship. You understand what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
A lot of times, man, we think outside of what we really want, what we really need in our lives, and we go with that other side that's just like, yo, it's good for right now till right now happens, and then you had that baby, and now you're like, well, we should have talked about this. Nah, you should have talked to yourself about it first and understand who you are as a person before you actually make the choice to go out and meet somebody. And there's a lot of things that us men, I'm not talking about the women because I'm not a woman, don't do. We don't talk to ourselves. And that has a lot to do with maturity. as a person. You know what I'm saying? Be you male or female. You have to know who you are, what you want, what you're trying to do with yourself before you go out there
Facts.
and meet people. It's like a job. If I want a job, I want a certain type of pay, I want a certain type of work environment, I want it to be in a certain location, close to my house, far from my house, and then I go out and look for a job. A woman is, I'm not saying a woman is a job, now don't get me wrong now. I'm just saying
It is on the low.
it's similar.
Yeah, on the low. It's something. It's a full-time damn job. It's a full-time job.
So you gotta know
It's a
all those
full-time
things,
job.
man.
But yeah, I agree 100%. Like, you gotta know what you want and know where you're going before even stepping in a situation like that. Like you said, just even being a man with principles and morals, and you know what you're gonna put up with, what you're gonna accept. You know what I'm saying? So just off rip, and most women, they're gonna respect that. They're gonna be like, all right, well, he ain't going for that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So we can might as well just save this time and this energy if we know, like, if it's not gonna really work, because she might not want to change her ways. But at least I'm being honest with her up front coming into the relationship. It ain't no fronting, it ain't no faking. Hey queen, this is what it is. This is what I'm on. This is what I believe in. This is my purpose in life. So, you know, either she gonna respect it or she don't. You know what I'm saying? So it eliminates all the unnecessary problems. Say we do end up having a baby. So it's not, okay, you get pregnant, I'm switching up now. Like, nah, queen, I've been told you this is what I was doing. I've been on this. So, you know, honesty with yourself first, like you said. Like, I agree. Like, you gotta sit down with yourself and do some reflecting and, like, know what you really want, you know, and go off your previous experiences and just be like, all right, again, I know what I'm gonna put up with, I know what I'm not gonna put up with. So, yeah, I agree with that 100%, man. You gotta lock in with yourself first before getting into a relationship, man.
That take a lot of effort too.
Yeah,
Like
like,
locking in. Like, how many people you know really just know themselves? It's not a lot. You know what I'm saying? A lot of niggas don't know themselves like that.
Nah, they don't. And like you say, they're not gonna take the time to really, like, sit down and have that discipline to do that. You know what I'm saying? Because we distracted by so much going on out here. Like, and again, we don't understand how important it is to really take that time out. Because again, it could be so much beneficial in the long run if we take that time out to ourselves and know what we want and just going into it with a clear mind. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because most women, they want a leader. You know, they want to know what they want, somebody to, like, you know what I'm saying, take them to that next level. But if you don't know where you're going, yeah, nah, it ain't gonna work out like it should. Like it should.
Even a woman that wants a leader. Every man is a leader. Every man is a leader.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I said.
Yeah, it's in them, but
Okay, hold on. Hey, hold on.
Every man not no leader,
Hold
bro.
on. Hold on.
He might lead himself.
Well, y'all gonna let me explain why.
Okay, go ahead.
Damn, man. Y'all done choked me out. Check it out. This is why I say every man is every woman is a good woman to somebody.
Okay.
Every man is a leader for somebody, right? The question is, am I the type of leader you want? Am I the type of leader for you? Am I going in the direction that you want me to lead you to? You get what I'm saying, right? There's a lot of us in here, we've met women that we know, we see them later on, they doing good, they thriving, but when we was with them, it was hell. You get what I'm saying? But they meet another dude, they get married, you like, man, how you do that? She allowed him to lead her. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You could meet another
She
woman.
chose.
She chose for him to lead because he was already a lead. The kind of leader he is, she likes that. She's gonna follow. Yeah, I'm a leader for somebody. Somebody's gonna look at me and say, hey, I like the way you think. I like the kind of person that you are. I like your personality. You know what I'm saying? So guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna think the world of me. So everybody has leadership, you know what I'm saying, abilities, some type of leadership. Look,
abilities, yeah.
I'm gonna say this. If you can see a dude outside, there's a panhandler, got a chick right next to him, panhandling. What do you say that is? She's like, oh, he know how to panhandle, he know the right corners. I'm going with him because we're gonna get a couple of coins. You get what I'm saying? So that's what sometimes I think the problem is. It's a fact. It's like everybody, it's like me saying I want to leave Beyonce right now. What you think she gonna tell me?
Nigga, no.
Nigga, no. You ain't even got 1/20th of the money that I got. So I can't lead her in the direction that she wants to be led.
So
I ain't gonna be able to do that.
As an issue
I just use money as an example.
Okay.
Yeah, there's
certain women, certain scenarios, like money do play a part.
Yes.
But money, at the same time, you're gonna have to have some type of like, I ain't gonna say swag. You're gonna have to have something along with you that money can't buy. You know what I'm saying? Certain things is gonna have to be in you, like certain leadership, you standing up for yourself and just being a man, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But money, it plays a huge part, but it's just like, nah, because it's some women that got dudes with money and they ain't happy. You know what I'm saying? And it's just a situation at the end. They content, you know, but they not happy. That's why they cheat. That's why they go off. That's why they go off and do other things. And shit.
But it goes back to not knowing yourself.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because you can have all the money in the world and be a terrible leader. You know?
Man, listen, Bill Gates lost his wife.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
If Bill Gates lost his wife, how much money can you actually need?
That's a fact.
Hey, listen,
Now, did he lose her or he just divorced her?
he lost her because he cheated with the secretary. And she was like, I'm gone.
Oh, that's
Well, that's different. He just wanted something different.
She still left. She didn't care about the money. She cared about him not cheating.
She knew
Bro, okay, look, listen. She didn't care about the money. I'm talking about $200 billion, bro. And she gonna get half anyway. She get half of that money. So you really can't have it.
She gonna look at it like, nah, I'm good. Like, you cheated on me, she got the W. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, it ain't about the money. Nah, it is about the money. Like, now you wanna act up? Now you gave me a reason. Let me get my half. I'm gonna do what I gotta do.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. She could find her some love with that type of money.
And one more thing,
Some
yo.
real love.
Hey,
Somebody gonna love her.
this went on a long time ago, and I ain't mean no disrespect to nobody. Hulk Hogan, he lost his wife. You know who she started dating? A
Right.
21-year-old caddy that was at the golf course. He lost his house and lost some money to her. You know a caddy ain't got no bread. The caddy at the golf course ain't got no bread, but he living in that big ass mansion now. So money sometimes really ain't really the issue.
It's a
You know what
mental
I'm saying?
thing.
It's a mental thing
But when it comes to
sometimes.
women, it's definitely a mental thing when it comes to the women. You know, that's my personal opinion. Just knowing how to talk to them and just know how to like relate to them on certain areas. Because, you know, like you said, you can have all the money in the world, but if you ain't stimulating her mind, bro, it ain't. You ain't there. She gonna. I'm trying to tell you, like you said, that dude that work at Chick-fil-A, he might know the right words to say. So you know what I'm saying? Like that ain't always the bread. That's
A certain artist that we know. I ain't gonna say nobody's name because I don't want to get in trouble. A female artist. You know where she met her husband? At
T-Mobile.
At T-Mobile. I ain't gonna say no name. They know who they are.
I want to know.
Met the husband. I tell you behind. I ain't gonna tell you in front. Met her husband at T-Mobile. He was married but separated. Guess what she did? The wife came in and said, "Hey, I was gonna get back with my husband because of you. I can't get back with my husband." She paid millions of dollars to that lady, and then they got married. They got babies now. She torn. She know who she is, but I ain't gonna say no names. And other people might know the story. He used to work at. She met him at T-Mobile.
Yeah.
She's a famous singer.
Well, she was famous when he was at T-Mobile.
Yes.
Yes.
And they married now. And she paid for that dude.
I want to know who she is.
Hey, I ain't gonna, man, don't forget, I ain't gonna tell him in front of, I'm gonna tell him, I'm gonna whisper it to you.
She black?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Okay.
I don't want to know.
Eric, you know who it is?
Nah, I don't. Nah.
Oh, word?
Oh.
Word.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Look it up. Man, this lady got the phone, tell her to look it up.
And she thorough. I can see that from her.
And you know what? She wasn't caring about how rich or how poor he
Nah,
was.
she just want a man.
She like, he's a good man. She been through a lot. She had a baby before, you know what I'm saying? She met him. She was homeless, all that stuff. She met that dude, man. She down to earth. She was like T-Mobile or no T-Mobile. I want him. I'm gonna get him.
It's easy to be faithful to a woman like her
Cause she's been through.
because she been and she got a lot of money.
Okay.
Like if you're willing to pay all this money to have me, bruh,
So what happened to Mary then?
Like 37.
what happened to
What
Mary?
happened to Mary? She had a lot of money. She been through a lot of stuff. That dude still
That
did what he was
nigga,
gonna
he
do.
had money too.
Not like that though.
He just didn't like Mary. Mary probably didn't have time. You know, everybody got their thing, bro. It's like, okay, if I want this, that's the deal breaker or not. You know what I'm saying? So Mary probably just wasn't doing what he wanted.
Yeah, maybe that's
Marry
the
who? Blah?
Mary J.
Auntie,
Yeah.
Auntie Mary.
What she do?
I think she paid child support. I'm not child support, but
Alimony.
alimony to the
She
dude.
got kids.
Nope.
No, unfortunately.
Barry ain't got no kids?
No.
Her legacy is.
That's why her song's so good. That's why she be singing them good ass
I
songs.
thought about that. That's one of my favorite R&B songs.
Yes.
Hands down.
Hey,
I know
listen.
she ain't had no
Let me
kids.
tell you how bad women are these days, man. When Mary was happy with that dude, man, we don't like this Mary. You want the one going through pain. I'm like, God damn. Her pain is your joy.
Hold up, man. That conversation, what you was saying about old girl.
Who?
Is it that hard to find a man out here? Is she willing to pay millions to get this nigga out of his divorce?
Let's talk
Guess
about
what,
it.
though?
Let's talk about it.
What is money? What is money compared to true love? What is money when you find your peace in somebody? When you find your happiness in somebody? What is money? You get what I'm saying? When you get old and gray and nobody cares about how much you had, what you got left then? But that person, whenever you got to wear your depends, he gonna be there. He gonna ride with you. Y'all going to the retirement home together. You get what I'm saying? Money don't matter then when you pooping yourself.
So you think he really love her or he just with her because she got the bread?
Hey man, why you asking me questions I can't give you answers to?
He got it. I ain't
Why you say that?
Because
that's
it's
just like a girl going with an NBA player. She might think that nigga ugly as hell, but he rich.
You got like something.
So it's like a gold digger. That's what he is. He just like he like a gold digger,
You
bro.
can look at it like that.
Yeah.
She ain't bad looking, you know, but she ain't. You know, he could really like her. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, like, there ain't that much money in the world. I don't care if you could be a billionaire and you look a certain way. I couldn't rock with it, bro. My piece is everything. So it's just like it depends on him. If that make you happy that you got the money and you know what I'm saying, and she holding you up like that, that's cool. But you gotta be happy. You got with her some type of way. Like it's.
I mean, you can buy happiness. That's best.
I mean,
you can buy happiness.
You can.
How
but
can you
the
buy
best-
happiness?
Think about all these women out here that's in these relationships
thinking
with
about
people
it
that
for
they
so
don't,
long.
that they really don't like, but the nigga got a lot of money.
But they're still not happy though.
No, they're not.
They there. How you know he happy? That's exactly what I'm
Well,
saying.
Nah, that's not. Now that's a different question.
He might be.
But he didn't buy the happiness.
She bought it.
Man, bro. Okay, if you want to buy some shoes, man, you gonna go to the store. They gonna give you a receipt for the shoe. Tell me where you got a receipt for happiness before.
No, it ain't like that.
Okay, like
it's
what
not the
then?
same thing.
Uh-oh.
It's just like anytime you like if you ain't never seen a dude with a girl just because he got money,
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
or a girl with a dude because he got money.
Okay.
That's what that is.
Okay. Well, okay. Can I respond to that?
Yes, please.
All right. Listen. It's like money is like anything else. If a woman see you and say, "Oh man, you got that salt and pepper, you bald," she like your stature. She liking you for a reason. That's what attracted her to you. Later on, she could see in you more than physical,
Oh, so that's
right? So she went into it with, "I want the money," but then got there and broski
And fell in love.
and fell in love. I mean, she tripped on the bananas and just fell in love with the Joker.
But is that really
It's possible,
love?
but it is love. What is love? None of us know what love is,
Yeah,
man.
what is love?
What is love even?
What is love? What is
Now we
love?
going to
When you say you love somebody, how do you even know what love is?
Do
And
you love
you
yourself?
know that you love them. What does love mean for you?
I guess it's different things, right?
Yeah, it's definitely a perspective on you know what your version of love is. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a thin line between love and hate. You know what I'm
And we
saying?
gotta also know too that love is different for a man than it is for a woman.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They say if a woman love you for what you can provide and what you can bring to the table, you know what I'm saying? We love a woman for
The things that they do.
things that they do. It could be multiple reasons. You know what I'm saying? So it's just all your perspective on things. But like we said earlier, you gotta love yourself first before you can love the woman that you supposed to be with. And yeah, you gotta love yourself first. And I definitely agree to that, man. Like knowing who you is, being happy with yourself, being secure. Because like you said earlier, dude, Shorty had to pay $1 million something and all this to be with a man, so it's not enough men out here. Nah, it ain't. You know what I'm saying? Cause I definitely see that. Cause I don't think it is enough. Like, it's a lot of males out here, but there ain't a lot of men out here. You know what I'm saying?
I had this conversation yesterday with a dude, right? And we was talking about women and how hard it is to find a good man, right? So you gotta think about where the men at. Half of them in jail,
That's a fact.
half of them gay,
That's a fact.
or behind or in the closet.
Yeah.
So then
Funny shit.
you got the other dudes that's broke. So how do they don't have a lot to pick from?
Nah.
That's 75% of the men right there.
Yeah, that's a lot.
It ain't.
But why you think it's like that? Why, it ain't
That's
no
a good
coincidence.
question.
It ain't no. It's not a coincidence. It's not just in Atlanta. It's not just in Philly. It's not just in LA. It's not. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So it's common. So what's the issue? What's the root of it? You know what I'm saying? When you start asking them type of questions like what's going on, why ain't no men in the community like that? Why these women having issues? Why all these dudes keep getting locked up? Why all these men liking men? Like it ain't. I don't believe in a coincidence. Like all this shit is just like.
So when y'all say there's no man now, we talking about in America, right?
Yeah.
Or we talking about globally?
We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna say
America, right?
We're gonna say America.
But like I said to y'all earlier, there's good men and good women out here. But are they good for you? That's the question.
That's a fact.
All of us in here are good to
because
somebody.
And that's another thing with the women too, because I'm tired of hearing like women say, "Look, I'm tired of these dudes. They ain't no good. They ain't." I'm like, all right, well, look, that's something that you attracted. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't say black men, because I'm definitely gonna say I'm a black man, so you can't say black men ain't shit, black men ain't this, and we got this stereotype against us that I don't necessarily agree with. Yeah, we got some women in here, but yeah, you know, I don't necessarily agree with that. That's why I'm just like, you know, again, like when women say that, I feel as though I'm definitely gonna change the narrative. If a woman coming around me with the conversation that we having and the type of things that I'm on and the respect I have for women, because all dudes, it is some good dudes out here, but I do understand where they coming from, because it is some ones out here that is just trifling. They trifling, and I'm just like, yeah, you know, I get it, you know what I'm saying? So, but at the same time, like, I went through some bad experience with women, but I'm not gonna have that same attitude. Like, I call it being bitter, like, oh, women ain't no good, women ain't shit. Like, no, I love women. Just because you was bad, that don't mean the next one I'm gonna come across is gonna be the same way. And I'm not gonna give her the same energy, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe, like, I was with her so I could be a better man for whoever else I'm about to be with, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm thinking long-term, future, like, you know what I'm saying? Everything I went through was a learning lesson, you know what I'm saying? I don't look at it or hold on to it like, oh, this is every woman. I've been cheated on, I've been all that, but yeah, I'm not gonna sit up here and diss women though. So like that disconnect with us, like, yeah, it's coming together. It's coming together. But men just have to step their game up and just be accountable for a lot of stuff.
You keep saying step their game up. Like, hey, listen, I'm gonna say this first so y'all understand. I'm Nigerian. So my thought process doesn't just come from an American society.
Nah.
It comes from that of like an African society, right? And a lot of times, man, women always say, step up. And I'm like, well, what do you bring to the table? Most of the time, what's the answer? Me. I'm like, what does that mean, you? What does you consist of? Show me the menu when you say this is you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what you think a woman is this and that? No, I'm just asking you. You tell me, I gotta make money, I gotta look good, I gotta dress nice, which our clothes is more expensive because they can fashion over their clothes. And as long as you're short and sexy, we don't care how much you know what I'm saying? And we do all this stuff, and I say, well, what do you bring to the table? And what do they say to you? Me, my time. Man, your time.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what that mean?
You get humble real quick.
Yeah, so we need more from you. Like, what should I expect? People don't understand what dating is. Dating is me saying, this isn't a preview to what I'm going to give you.
Yeah.
This is a preview into what you're gonna give me. Now, what am I gonna get for what I'm giving? What are you gonna get for what you're giving? And then we can both decide if we want to keep this going or not. That's where all that leadership and following comes by, because I know what I want, what I bring. I know what you want, what you bring, and now we can both make a decision. Well, this gonna work out for me. We going in the same direction or not. A lot of people don't do that, and we always talk about men. There's good men out here. What about the good women? Man, I like to go home to a cooked meal, bro.
There's some great women out here. I'm not gonna lie.
I agree.
Yeah, it's some great women out
Like,
here.
what make a good man though? That's the question. What makes a good man? Because this is like, men got it, like they got it misconstrued. They think because they make money they good, or they think just because I don't cheat they good, or what makes a good man? Because just because you pay bills, that don't make you a good man.
Being accountable and having discipline. That's my version of like a good man. stand up, somebody who accountable, who got discipline, you know, and just got morals and some type of principles. You know what I'm saying? Just stand on something. You know, it just be a good leader. You know, you ain't gotta have it all figured out, but just at least know where you going. You know what I'm saying? So it takes a lot to be a man. You know, that responsibility, everything. So, but that the women, like, yeah, it's some good ones out here. But like again, like the dudes, like I see what's going on. Like that's why I speak on us a lot. I be like, okay, I see where we can step up at, because I have conversations. I got a lot of homies, and just off of what they say and what they be doing, I'm like, bro, it's like you kind of need to step your game up, because it's just like, all right, you out here playing, you bullshit, and a girl might call you out on it, but again, you don't want to be accountable for that. You want to be, oh, she tripping, she mad, and you don't want to do nothing about it, and the same thing just keep happening. And men like to be like, oh, no, these women, they don't know what they want. I'm telling you, bro, if you go in there and you on point and you know what you want, and you already stand on that, bro, she gonna fall right into place. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to have them conversations when she's like, I don't ever have women telling me, well, I'm the table. Like, no, you gonna have to bring something. You gonna have to bring, you gonna know you can't kick that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause it's like, yeah, I'm the table, Okay, you can say that to another man, but I already got figured out. I know what I'm doing, where I'm going. Like, nah, you gotta come correct. Like, what are you on? What type, where you see yourself in a couple years? Like, and I'm gonna know off your actions. Some of this stuff I don't even have to ask you. You know, and if you do say something like that to me, I'm like, I already know this is a kid. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna deal with this. Like, we can end this right now, like respectfully. It don't have to be no argument. It don't have to be no altercation. They can just be like, hey, look, queen, like, you know, you cool, but that ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like somebody, if a woman's coming to the table saying some stuff like that, like I am the table and I don't have to bring nothing but me, like, that say a lot. You selfish. You know what I'm saying? Because kids might get involved. Other things might, you know, I got kids, so I'm coming in this situation with kids. And if you got that type of mentality, nah, it ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Because I gotta think about what's best for them too. You know what I'm saying? Because I might be happy, but if you ain't good with kids and you selfish and all you do is care about yourself, nah, shorty, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna know off of what you say and what you do. So certain things, I don't even have to ask you. I'm like, nah, I can tell just off what she just said. Like, nah, this ain't gonna work. This ain't gonna work. You too selfish. You care. It's always me. Nah. And if you ain't got no kids too, like, nah. So, yeah, you know.
I think when you talk about a good man, sometimes we looking at a man from a man's perspective. A woman sometimes, man, when they talk about a good man, listen, there's dudes out there that's on the block. And a girl gonna tell you, man, to me, I think what women want the most is stability. You get what I'm saying? Stability, or that what they want. A girl that grew up in the hood, right? She want that hood dude. Anything pop off, man, you know, he got the 450 out there ready to go. That's what she considers to be a real man, right? Yeah. He gonna do whatever he want for his family. He'll kill, he'll die, he'll go do this for his family. Hey, you know what? I'm cool with that. Another chick is gonna say, hey, I want a man that's building businesses. He's got a job, he went to college, he wanna build a house, live in the burbs. That's a good man. Another woman gonna tell you, hey, as long as you trying, I don't even care. Just do whatever it is that you got to do to get us right. You working at Burger King, you got a good job. That's what a man is to them. So I think what I stopped doing is, I tell women, hey, if I meet you, you got to let me know what you want. I'm not, are you a man? Are you this? No, ask me who I am, that I know that I am. I'm going to tell you that. And if it fits in, it fits in. If it don't fit in, show you I'm good. It's cool. It's okay. There's 8 billion people in the world, and I'm sure most of them are women. I'm going to find mine.
And that's
you get what I'm saying? So, you can't.
Don't settle. Don't settle.
But what does that even mean when you say settle?
Because most people just put up with shit just because they're with somebody. Because some people just don't want to be alone. They don't want to be by themselves. So they'll put up with the worst scenario, the worst situation, and just settle with it.
Do you think that's mostly women though?
That's both. It's both. Because
men don't really settle though.
Shit. Shit. It do.
The lies you tell.
Yeah, they settle. You should see the girl they with. They know they don't like her.
Yeah, that's
they
all.
know they don't like
Why
her.
be cheating?
But that's exactly why they be cheating. Them insecurities kick
Well,
in.
that's insecurities, lack of confidence,
Definitely kick in. That's a fact.
lack of confidence.
That's you, bro. Like, yeah, I settled, man. You know.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You not happy at all, but you still with that person. Like, and especially women and with men, like that shit is common. Like, they are crying every other night.
They worry about what people think.
That plays a part in it too. They play a part in it too. It's just like you feel as though you gotta have a man or you know what I'm.
Or I've been with this dude so long. People
I don't know nothing else.
Yeah,
I don't know how
I don't know nothing else. So this is where I gotta be with and all that stuff. So yeah.
Nah, and that don't have to be the scenario, and that's why I'm just saying like settling. That's definitely that's a toxic trait to me. You know what I'm saying? Because if it ain't working, it ain't working. Anything that you gotta force, nah, it ain't always gonna be a good result out of that. I believe anything should be genuine. I'm with you because I wanna be with you. And it's vice versa. You with me because you want to be with me, not because like, okay, I don't want to start all over again and having to put the work in with somebody else. That's the case. That's just in this right now, and I can start that process.
I'm glad you said that.
You know, I'm with it. I'm not worried about that. I'm like, you know, anything in life is a process, and if I know for a fact this ain't gonna work, yeah, let's go ahead and let's get the motion started now. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll put it out there, and if I gotta be a man and make the first move, I'll make the first move. And I'll get myself out of that situation. Because my peace is everything. Because if I'm around you and I ain't happy and I'm upset, and it ain't gonna do nothing for us in the long run. Nothing for you, nothing for the kids. So it's just like, okay, let me be the man, let me step up and be like, you know what? This ain't it. You know, I'll fall back. I'll be the one. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be tough, it's gonna be hard, especially if we connected like that. Yeah, I'm gonna need time to heal. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know what I'm saying? It's timing. But I'd rather start that process and be at peace than me staying around her, being like, okay, it's gonna be real if I do cut her off because I don't want to be by myself. But nah, Let's start the motion now. Let's start the motion now. I don't wanna continue this BS. I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna be at peace, man. And shout out to my boy Quan, man. He know all about that, man.
You on point, man. You on point. And I think even to piggyback off what my fault. Tess said, it's about finding and knowing yourself internally beforehand, before you try to get into any type of relationship, before you even try to put energy into anything. You gotta first know yourself internally, because any external factors you just looking to put energy into, it's not gonna necessarily benefit you in the long run. So I look at it like, first and foremost, you gotta know yourself internally.
Nah, that's 100.
How many people you think know that in their 20s?
It take time, you know what I'm saying? It's not something that you pick up on overnight, but it's definitely something that takes
around plays a
it
part
take
of
time.
it too. Because I know some dudes that's 19 and they sharp, they on point, and you know they might have been. It's what you've been through too. Because life is the best teacher. You might have been through some, and by the time you get to 19, like you might be ahead of some people that's 30. You know what I'm saying? So I used to say age plays a big part, but it's just like nah, like age ain't really. You know, of course about experience, but age ain't nothing but a number for real. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, it's some people in your 20s that might be on point, but it's some, like you said, they still lack that experience. They not gonna know that. Like, let me sit down with myself and really figure out what I want before I start having sex. Like, nah, we just thinking sex, all this, and just and that's why we get in a relationship off of lust and physical attraction. Like, we ain't really sit down getting to know that girl. We ain't even sitting down to get to know ourselves. We don't even know what we want for real in a woman. So we just go off what we see on Instagram and TV and shit like that. And that play a huge part in the community and in relationships too. You know what I'm saying? Like these expectations and shit. Like unspoken expectations. We don't talk about that too. Like, we expect women to be a certain way, do certain things. That's what some of these 20-year-olds think. And I'm saying this from experience. I'm 21, 22, thinking a woman's supposed to cook and clean for me and all that, but it's like, nah, bro. Like, you gotta earn that. You gotta earn that, bro. Like, you just don't get that. You know what I'm saying? And some women, like, yeah, it's experience. Yeah, no.
So you said a man gotta earn a woman cooking and all that, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Me, I don't like to disagree with people, but did she earn me having to go spend $150, $200 and taking her out to dinner? Ooh.
Nah, but I look at it like
That's part of the process. You just said I gotta show her what being with me is like.
Yeah, exactly.
That's part of the process.
If I can't take you out,
You gonna jump on that?
nah. If I can't take you out, I don't really expect you. If I'm not bringing nothing to the table, I can't expect her to bring something to the table. So it's like, you know, like again, like I get what both of y'all saying, but at the same time,
How you avoid my question?
no, what's the question?
If, and if was a fifth, man, we all be drunk, but if I have to earn you saying, oh, you know, you hungry? Let me get in there and make you some spaghetti, right? If I gotta earn that, how do I earn it? I gotta take you out, right? I gotta do, how do I earn it?
No, you just have, I say this, you just have to be stand up. Like if you a good dude, you naturally gonna earn it. You know what I'm saying? That might be your good energy can return back to you.
How?
Yeah. So I might look at it like that. You a good dude, like now she might seem like, oh nah, I fuck with him, like he got something going on, so I'm gonna cook for him, I'm gonna clean for him, I'm gonna do that. You earn that because you solid, you stand, you a good dude, you know what I'm saying? So I'll be like, certain dudes deserve that, but if you some lazy ass dudes, you don't do nothing, you disrespectful to women, like, nah, you ain't earned that. I don't think no woman should be cooking for you and all that. Like you just that's just my opinion on it. That's how I feel. Like every woman shouldn't be doing that for every man. Every man don't deserve nothing like that. You know what I'm saying?
But does every woman deserve
A good man.
to be taken out
No.
to dinner?
No.
Okay, as long as you keep that same energy
No.
when it comes to that,
No.
I'm cool. Cause I know a certain individual that I ain't even gonna point at. They be mad at me when I'm like, I say, man, I'm going out to lunch. They're like, man, yo, a good lunch is like $80. I'm like, bruh, I'm behind this chair, bruh. I'm not about to stand back here, make all that bread just to go find out this girl is a dud. I'm not about to do that. If I do that every time I met a woman, I'm spending $80. I can't find that on my taxes. I know it sounds crazy, but I'm not about to do that for everybody. But most women, in my experience, expect you to take them out. They don't want to go to Cheesecake Factory and go eat out there. Like, yo, that's a $30 plate, shorty. Like, you can't tell me that that's not good enough for you. I had a girl one time, I met her, and then guess what she gonna tell me? I said, what do you like to eat? Which everybody corrected me. I shouldn't have said, what do you like to eat? I should have asked her, hey, what kind of, what was that the way they put it? Like, what kind of like cuisine do you like? Man, I asked her, what do you like to eat? Guess what shorty said to me? Oh, lobster. I said, lobster? I said, okay. What else? Lamb. I was like, huh? She was like, I said, what else? She said, steak. I was like, yo, meet me by the mall. She said, which restaurant? She said, oh, you mean cheesecake? I'm like, no, I was talking about Maggiano. She gonna tell me, oh, I'll call you back. So I called her back. I said, baby, when was the last time you bought yourself steak? You ain't even been to a steakhouse in a long time. But if she would have told me, oh, it doesn't even matter, just let's go out to eat. I just want to get to know you. Guess what I was gonna take her to anyway? A steakhouse. I have a favorite steakhouse where I eat is where I'm gonna take you. But when you told me you're gonna tell me where you wanna go, I'm like, no. That's a no for me, dog.
But certain,
Got this boy out here looking
Take a
fresher
look,
than life.
man. Let me take a look.
that's your clean, bro. He got shit in there.
Yeah, you saw his walk a little bit. Yeah.
You in the game, bro. He got you in there, but yeah, I agree with that too, bro. Like women, they put that type of information out there, but I look at that too. Like I don't mind going to certain restaurants, bro, but it depends on who the woman is, like in a scenario, because I'm not gonna lie, from experience, most women that I meet, and it's just me, like they don't give a where we going. They just happy they with me. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie, I can't speak.
That boy got it like that. Not all of us got long hair, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I always had long hair.
It's gotta be the long hair.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like,
Hey, you ain't no different, brother. Don't try to play it off. Hey, you got the little salt and pepper, the bald head. They gonna be like, oh my God.
that's what I'm saying. like girls,
Hey.
certain women got their preference. They just be
Right.
like, and that's why I'll be like, I love women because it's like when they get around again, they cool. We can just sit in a parking lot and just go to fucking get some fast food or something. And that's not me. I'm not trying to sit up here and take every girl to the fast food spot, but they just happy they with me. Like
Okay, then.
It's the energy.
It's the energy.
It's the energy, huh?
It's
Man, if you don't stop with that shenanigans, man,
I'm telling you,
it ain't no
it's the
energy,
energy.
bruh.
It's
They
the
looking at you
energy.
like, oh my God, he got a beard, he got long hair, he look like a rapper. I like him.
If that's the case, that's cool. That's cool. But it's like, you know, I can't. If they feel like that, I'm like, all right, I appreciate that. But again, if they act like that, I don't mind where we go. Like I don't care. But I done seen certain scenarios when I done seen men and women just be like, well, look, if you ain't gonna take me to go eat this, now I ain't even going. Like I can't even see that happening. But anybody, I can get humble. You know what I'm saying?
I think what it is again how you put it. It's women. They know who to try.
They know who to
not
do that
try,
with,
because
bro.
it is big on having a certain energy with you, because you can come off a certain way and a woman may look at it like, oh, off rip, I know what I'm gonna get out of him. You know what I'm saying? And naturally they have this energy with them like, all right, you're doing this, you're doing these things that I know I can easily pick up on or finesse in a certain light. So as a man, it definitely takes a certain amount of energy for you to have and put out and carry with yourself, so that these women, they look at you in a, you know what I'm saying, in a certain light. So it's,
Okay. So the way, as usual, is on us. We have to do something.
I think it should
As a,
be.
if I see a woman,
It should be.
if I see a woman, and I know she's vulnerable, and I take advantage of her, I'm a shitty dude. But if a woman take advantage of a nigga,
That's on him though. That's on him.
You see, that's what I'm saying, though. That's no video.
Didn't you just say all men was leaders?
You said what?
Didn't you say all men were leaders?
Yeah, so that's on him.
So that's on him.
That's on him. If you got
You
played
a leader.
like that,
You're supposed to know this.
Let me roll up my sleeve.
Yes,
Let me roll up my sleeve while y'all jokers. Listen, I know we all speak English. Y'all probably don't speak English your whole life. I speak a different dialect, a different accent, right? There's a difference. There's a lady and a gentleman, right? A gentleman is what we talk about when we say men in America, right? And a lady is always supposed to say, I don't see you as somebody that I want to lead me. Therefore, I'm gonna remove myself and not damage you as a man. Because when I'm going out there, I'm taking you out, I'm under the impression that, oh, yo, this girl actually likes me. And then you use me. The next woman that comes along, what do you think I'm gonna do? I'm about to damage her too. I'm about to take that past bull crap I've been through with you and say, I'm not about to do that with you. It's all true, right? So we always give ourselves, we have to man up. We never say you have to woman up. Yeah, if I'm responsible, you want something from me and I am that dude, follow through. But if I'm not that man, tell me I'm not that man, let me be on my merry way. We have to hold them accountable just as much as we hold men accountable. That's my thing, and I'm African. You understand what I'm saying? I'm Nigerian. We take care of women. It's like, oh, we do everything for you. We just want you to be home, having babies and do all that. But my mind don't work like that. We all have a responsibility because me being happy is gonna make you happy. You being happy is gonna make me happy. So we both have a responsibility, not just to the other person, but to ourselves. You ain't gotta raise your hand, you the man. I'm here for you.
Hey,
I'm trying to learn from you.
so all that goes to service. That's all that is. If you serve your woman and your woman serve you, then everything should be good.
I agree, but
That's
we're talking
the
about people
only
that
thing.
just met though. And you making me take you out and say like, this gentleman just said, oh, that's on him because he was a sucker. But if a man does that to the girl, we're not gonna say that's on her. She's a sucker.
You always know. You know what I'm gonna say about you. Like it's money. Always the motive. Like he'll say, I can't take a girl. Like if she agrees to go to McDonald's and discuss life, was that better than saying let's go to STK? You don't even eat McDonald's, so why wouldn't you want to discuss life over a fucking good meal?
Okay. I'm not
If
disagreeing
we
with a
fit
good
or
meal.
whatever, right?
I'm not disagreeing with the good meal.
Okay.
All I'm saying in this scenario, because we switching now. Pause. He might be a good looking dude. He younger than me. He get all these ladies he probably don't have to put no effort into it. Not all of us is like that, right? Now, there's times that I have to put effort, times I don't have to put no effort. You get what I'm saying? So if he's like, the girl just wants to be around me, if I can say, baby, let's go to McDonald's, she go, man, don't laugh. Don't laugh with your pimp's ways.
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Good first
Hey,
date.
listen, I had took a girl to McDonald's. Man, not even when I was in high school, my guy. You know what I'm saying? McDonald's, man, nah, man. But guess what though?
You cheap as hell.
I'm not cheap. See, hold on.
You cheap as hell.
I gotta look at the camera real quick. Hey, I am not cheap. All right, I'm frugal. I just don't waste my time with people that I know ain't on shit. I want to eat in a good restaurant.
I agree.
Yeah, that's my thing.
I agree with you 100%.
Yeah, it's not a
but
game.
how do you know if they not shit if you ain't never talked to them other than
And then
text?
it's all on your delivery. It's how you even deliver that message. Because you can come with the energy that you bring, and it's cool. I respect, you know what I'm saying, your mindset, your ideals, the whole nine. But it's two. It's your delivery and how you bring it. If you just being a dickhead, not saying you are, you coming off like, nah, fuck this, I'm not with it. I ain't taking you here. I'm not doing this.
Coffee.
I keep it player, yeah. Like,
You need to be smooth with it.
you can be smooth, like, cause if she coming like that, you gonna know, like, cause the woman she gonna say so much. I can be so cool, I ain't gotta say nothing, cause she gonna tell me everything I need to know just by running her mouth. Cause it's just like, and that's how I'm able to like break certain people down, cause people talk a lot. You know what I'm saying? So she come in there, she just start running her mouth. I'm like, okay, all right, cool. I know how to play this out, but at the same time, like, yeah, like women, they might come a certain way, but just knowing how to handle, like you said, bro, ain't what you say, it's how you say it, bro. Cause I can just be calm, be cool about it, and it's like, nah, we just go our separate ways. But at the most part, like, yeah.
You can pretty much gauge too what type of woman you getting involved with too, because like a lot of, like he said, they talk a lot. So when they start telling you about their past relationships and how the dude was treating them and all that shit. So like for instance, I talked to women that was like fucked up in bad situations. I come into their life, try to elevate them, and then they start wanting more. And I'm like, damn, you let this other nigga do all this bullshit, and then you come to me and now you want me to you want to put it on the wall on me. Why?
They expect me when we open up that door. But I mean that's a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Because they looking at us like, you know, now they might be looking at us now like okay, this a man now, like, you know what I'm saying? So they gonna move a little bit different compared to how they used to move when they move with the young boy or the clown or the goofy, whoever they was talking to. But now they around us, they might expect a little bit more. But at the same time, like, communication is everything. Communication is everything. I'm gonna let you know what's up.
I like that.
I like how you said that.
Yeah, communication.
It's true though. It's
Okay,
true.
no, I'm with you. You try to elevate them and they still do the same thing they did to the last dude.
They
Nah,
know.
but on the other end, you can elevate them, and it can be in your benefit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because sometimes you can elevate a woman and you can turn her, you can bring her best potential, and that can be a blessing in you. Because you pour into the right woman, you gonna get it back times 10. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like anybody that we deal with is gonna be a risk. Regardless, any girl I come across or deal with is gonna be a risk. But it's just like, again, like I've been through enough to, like, you know what I'm saying, eliminate the bullshit off rip. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, if I start to peep bullshit early, yeah, we're just gonna cut it off. We're just gonna cut it off. You know what I'm saying? But we learning. We doing better out here. You know what I'm saying? Man, why?
I gotta say this. I'm telling y'all right now, because I don't want people to misunderstand. I've been on dates. Well, I go in my pocket. You have something good to eat, because that's what I eat. So I'm letting you know, consistently, we can always eat here, because that's what I don't worry about all that, player. You ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying, pocket watching me. You know?
Because I feel like certain dates, I've been on dates where it's been $500, $600, $700 because we done went to eat, we done went to a lounge, we done went to have drinks and all that. So it's done been a $500 or $700 night.
That's a fact.
That's a good night. And you talking about one meal?
You gotta pay to play.
You got to. This is
You gotta pay
Atlanta.
to play. We in the A.
We in Atlanta.
And it's cool, cause in part, like, I'm cool with it. It's just like, I'm having fun. Shit,
Yes.
you complimenting what I got going on. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
You done been with me.
Hold on.
You know.
I ain't tripping.
Let me say
That's what we
something.
work for.
Y'all say we're in Atlanta, right? Hey, people in Atlanta, I just want y'all to know right now. Can none of y'all ever blame no Nigerian dude for messing up this Atlanta women? He part of them Nigerian community that messed him up.
That's
You
it,
spent
man.
$700 on a date?
Bro, I was having a good
Man,
time.
listen, man.
light.
Hey, listen,
Yeah.
that's light?
That was a good time.
Listen, man. Hey, I spent $700 on a date.
It's your perspective.
We getting
Yeah.
married.
What
I'm doing that for my wife. We getting married, Joe. We getting married. That's what we doing if I spend $700 on a date, bro. Y'all joking, stop. Not yet. $700? No,
That's
sir.
a trip.
No, sir. Hey, listen, what?
That's a trip.
Yeah, I'm in Vegas right now.
So would you take a girl on a date?
If I, in Vegas?
Yeah, would you take a girl to
Man.
To Vegas and go on a date.
just like on a date, like you just met her, like you might know her for a couple months. Like, hey, look, Queen, I want to take you out to Vegas. Let's go have a good time out there. Like, and you just say you only know her like a month or two. Would you do that?
What I've done is actually brought somebody from Vegas to Atlanta. You get what I'm saying?
You paid for the flight.
Don't worry about all that. Mind your business, man.
That's what I'm talking about. That's part of the money too.
Are we? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I got the hotel and all that. We went out to go kick it.
Right.
But the reason I did that was, I wish I could show y'all the picture right now. She was looking good, and I really what I told you was we on that. We're about to get married. She was that type of chick, right? And I was like, yo, I really like Shorty.
discussion?
Huh?
Y'all about to get
Yeah, she was like into, she want to really set now, right now, she married, got a kid and all that. Like, I went to Vegas to go, I stayed the night at her house. I was there for the weekend and we chilled, went to a wedding together and all that. Like, it was that type of party.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. If I'm gonna spend some money like that on you, like Shorty, me and you, we on some, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
type
Y'all
type
didn't
shit.
get married though. So
We
you
didn't
just
get
wasted
married.
money.
I didn't waste my money.
So what you get?
So what you
What I
call
did-
it then? What you call? What would you
Yeah.
call that? What
Yeah.
you call that?
Yeah.
Hold on. Back on him. Back on him. Put the camera back on him. Yeah.
What
Hey
do you
man,
call
bruh,
that?
where the gloves at, man? I
What do you call
Y'all
it?
get them off me. No, I don't call it a waste because it's an experience, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what he's saying.
Hold on.
Your experience was, our experience was one night. Yours was
A whole
weekend.
One night. Yeah, well, that's where we differ. Okay, that's where we differ. I'm not doing it just because, oh yeah, this girl I just met, I'm about to go spend $700. I got it like that. Like Lil Wayne said, it ain't tricking if you got it. But to me, for me to do that, yo, Shorty's valuable to me. I see something in her that I can always say, okay, you know what, this girl, even though it didn't work out, I'm forever gonna be like, yeah, that was money well spent because we had a good time. I mean, I'll tell y'all the story behind the camera, but it was a good time for me. I enjoyed every moment of it. But do I do it often? Hell no. Because not everybody deserves
We don't
it.
do it
We
often.
don't do that all
Now y'all making it seem like y'all do it all the time.
But I would
We
do
don't.
it. I would
We
do
have
it.
done it. That's all I'm saying.
I
We
have
have
done it. Yeah, like I will.
Okay.
If I like you, I have to like you. Yeah, like I don't. Hey, we can go
we
here.
saying
We
the
can
same
go.
thing.
We could do that.
I look at it like this too. I take care of myself. I'm not gonna just go eat at McDonald's. So I want to eat good, right? Now that could be $150, $200. Period. So I'm not gonna show. I'm gonna show it like you said. I'm trying to show her what life was like with me.
This is what I
Yeah,
do.
this is what
I'm
I
not
do.
impressing you.
Yeah, this is what I
I've
do.
been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like
That's all
I like
it
this
is.
shit. Like I'm not gonna take you somewhere that I think is gonna. I'm like, nah. Let me get you on my wave. Let me show you what I'm on. I'm gonna take you to a spot that I like. Yeah, and then, I ain't gonna try to show off for you. Nah, Queen, you on my time. You know what I'm saying? If I gotta spend $200-300, cause this, like you said, it's Atlanta. It's $50 to park your car.
Bruh.
You know what I'm saying? There might be 20 to get in or whatever. Like, what a shots for the dub a piece now, bro?
Yeah.
She go 15, 20,
17,
17 for a shot, bro. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna spend some paper. But at the end of the day, if I like you, if I like you, it don't matter. Because I wouldn't call it tricking all. I'd just be like, you know what I'm saying? Look, I'm fucking with you. I'm having a good time. I'm not taking no L. Like, you know what I'm saying? Regardless, like, you see what's going on. Like, you fucking with me, so I'm having a good time. Like, again, you complimenting what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Because regardless, like, you know, I just want to vibe. Maybe I just want to vibe that night. I can still go out by myself and take myself out. Because, again, like, I treat myself like, yo, freak, you know, go do your own thing tonight. I don't have to be around women all the time, but sometimes I might want that vibe and be like, hey, look, I want somebody to go out with me today, like, and I'm gonna make sure she have a good time, cause I'm like, shit, like, you took your time out to come with me, you know what I'm saying? And if I'm rocking with you, you gotta be of that caliber. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, okay, so I respect your time, respect mine. So if you coming out with free, yeah, boy, that's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you.
I agree with you 100%.
Amen. No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying, if you got it, spend it, do whatever you do. I'm okay with that. But the way from my understanding, that was my assumption. I thought y'all was just talking about, hey, Rip, y'all just going out there like, oh, I want to go out have a good time. I'm spending $700. I'm like, man, whatever y'all doing, I need to know so I can have $700. I can go spend every time I go on a date, man. You know what I'm saying? But I don't move.
I don't want to spend $700. But you know what I'm saying?
It just happens, right? I ain't mad. Because if I had it like that, I definitely would. I might do it like that. I might be in the key word, you know what I'm saying? But not everybody, like y'all said earlier, man, deserves that type of energy. And I'm not just gonna give everybody, because now I'm giving them the impression that everybody's gonna do the same thing for them. And it's just like, this is me. Understand that this is me and you.
When you set that expectation for the woman, right, and she see that every nigga can't do it, that's what make her value you even more.
So you bought the bag.
No, it's respect.
It's just respect.
It's respect.
Because
she
that's
gonna
what
look at you like
creates it.
this,
She
though.
gonna look at you differently. Because if I'm taking you out and we doing this kind of stuff, and then you go at this Rudy Poo who can't even spend $50 on a meal, you're looking like, oh wow,
You said
he
$50?
was good.
You said $50?
He was alright. He valued me.
Because I spent more than $50.
No, I'm not saying.
I know. I'm
Yeah, just
You
like,
understand what I'm saying?
yeah, I get what you're saying. So
Yeah.
it's just like she gonna look at you different because it's just like what you can do and what you know what I'm saying. Like it's a respect thing, cause women once they respect you, bro, like you got me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I look at it like that too. And it's not like I'm sitting here looking for her validation. I'm doing me anyway. I've been doing this before you came around. You just respect my work ethic, my grind. You respect all that, you know, and I appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? So when women might look at me like, oh, you know, she might just be around for the, nah, she respect what I got going on. You gotta have some type of emotion. That's part of being a man, handling your responsibilities and shit like that. So yeah, all that play a big part in that.
Y'all said, you take her out. Now somebody else can't do the same thing. She gonna respect you more.
If you can't take her out, you don't need no girl.
Hold on. I could take her out. I'm just not spending $700. But now y'all saying that if I spend $700, she's looking at me and thinking, oh, I respect him.
Nah,
But there's plenty of dudes out here that spend more than that. They spend a bag. And the girl looking like, that nigga's a trick, man. I
spend
just
$10 and get the same results, bro.
It's not coming from that genuine place. If you're doing that, you spending, you know what I'm saying, the $700 to put the energy on her, like, yeah, I'm putting the $700.
If you've been
into
doing
her
it, it's different.
just to do it. Then it's gonna get looked at like, yeah, you tricking off, but that's bro put. If you've been doing that for a minute, you know what I'm saying, this how you
And
rock,
she
this how you
around
get
at
down,
night.
then the energy
But,
gonna flow.
yeah, because I can take you out and spend $10 and she's still gonna have a good time.
so it's not the amount of money.
No, I think
It's a person, bro, in experience.
Sometimes, have you ever seen a woman that can get different things out of you than other women can?
No, I respect y'all what y'all saying, but now see when y'all say certain stuff, I misunderstand it. Sometimes I want to go into my Nigerian accent for some reason, man. I don't know why, man. You know what I'm saying? It just want to come out sometimes, man. But like, if I don't do it, so y'all don't think I try to be 40, it just come out sometimes. When y'all said that initially about the 700, I'm like, man, y'all jokers just do that all willy-nilly for anybody. But now that y'all broke it down, it makes more sense to me because it's not something I'm not saying that I'm not willing to do. The woman just has to bring that,
Bring it out.
yeah, bring it out of me. Not even as a bring it out of me. I have to see the
gotta
value
be
in her.
right.
Yeah,
I gotta see that.
gotta
okay,
be genuine.
yeah, I gotta
be
see like, okay,
genuine,
she's
bro.
not coming out here. It's not like the steak girl and lobster and all that. I told her, son, you get some noodles, man. You know what I'm saying, with some meatballs.
Yes, I got a girl who probably she can be so down to earth, so cool. She probably never had that experience. You might want to do that for her. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, just. And I like that shit, you know what I'm saying? Just seeing a woman happy and having a good time. Like, yeah, you rocking with me. I want you to have that experience. I want you to be cool. But like I said, it's not always about the bread. We can go out and spend $10, you know what I'm saying? And we can get some bread and make some damn sandwiches. We chilling, you know what I'm saying?
It's all about the experience too.
It
Like
is.
it's like you can do something that the woman ain't never did before. Like even if it's just going out blowing 700 or 1,000, or it can be, oh, I'm gonna bring some paint over to the house and we gonna paint on your couch. Like some people ain't never did that, and they like that type of shit.
They like that.
Yeah, you
How you
create.
put it? You can bring some paint to
You
the
bring the
crib.
vibe. It's
you
not
got some
because you might not have
candles,
no
some
bread or
wine.
some.
You know what I'm saying? You set the
you
vibe
be
right.
creative, bro. Like,
And usually though, I'm telling y'all, man. Funny enough, when I meet a young lady, right? The first thing when I say we want to go out to go get something to eat, I'm gonna tell her a restaurant. Oh, you been there? If she says no, I ain't never been there. Oh, okay, we can go there then. But you say, oh, me and my girl went there. Oh, I had somebody that took me there. I'm never taking you. I don't care how much you like that restaurant.
I don't do that.
You're not going back.
I don't do
I
that.
got a question for y'all. Do y'all think a date, like going out taking a girl out first, is necessary? Like sparking off a relationship? Like, do you feel as though y'all had to go out on a date first, get to know each other? Because I've been in scenarios. The first time I met a girl, we at the house with it. We might not even be having sex, but we at the house with it. Like, you know what I'm saying? We just chill, and they just want to be around. They don't even necessarily want, and they might be of that caliber. They be like, they used to dudes off rip, like, damn, niggas normally take me out on the steakhouse the first day, but I'm fucking with you. Like,
What it is
I think too, you can't really just, for women, you can't just be at a nigga house though. That's a wrong signal you giving if the first date you at their house, to me. Now I'm just like, you gotta be out. Cause you don't know what kind of dude you with.
It depends on the scenario.
Yeah, you don't know what kind of dude you
I look
with.
at it.
Scenario. It depends on the
You,
scenario.
you don't think
I
you
told
should be
you.
at her- you might look at her different and she come to your crib?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, let me tell you something. I'm gonna say this just to nullify that whole argument. I dated a girl for 7 years.
Right.
If you ask me if I ever been in love, I could definitely tell you that's one girl I could definitely, definitively tell you, yeah, I know for a fact. But you know what? I met her, and I met her on the first day I met her, we was at the mall. No, we was at the mall and I saw something, you know what I'm saying, a little something. I saw a little something back there, you know what I'm saying? I thought she had diapers on, it wasn't no diapers, you know what I'm saying? And I was like, yo, what's up? She turned around, she said, I gotta go back to work, gave me a number. I didn't call her, you know, I was young, I was in my 20s. Yo, I had enough of enough.
Yeah.
I ain't called Shorty for about a week. I was at home bored. I was like, let me call her up real quick. Yo, what's happening? She's like, oh, I'm not doing anything. I said, oh, come on over. She said, cool. I'm telling y'all, the first time, I'm telling y'all that the day that she came to my house, we broke up 7 years later. It all depends on that individual.
I said that too. Because there's been scenarios, I done had sex with a girl the first night. On the weird shit. Man, they ended up being my girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit, it just worked like that, you know, but I ain't look at her no different, like, cause I look at her like shit, like, but some women, they might kick this to dudes like, yo, this is my first time ever doing some shit like that. They could be capping, they could be lying, but I look at myself like, shit, like, this could be your first time, why not? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm different from every other dude you've been with, so I might have brought that out of you, but who knows? I just go with the energy. I just go with the energy at the same time. So, you know, but yeah. First night, at the house, it's 50-50. The vibe just gotta be there.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because women, they just know, they just trust it. Because again, I don't know you from a can of tuna fish. You at my fucking house. You don't even know my last name for real. And you at my crib. I could be on any type of bullshit.
That's what I'm talking about. That's
But
why
it's
I feel
something,
like
it's something
it's
about
kind of scary.
me. It's something about me that you had to feel comfortable. Because I know for a fact you ain't doing this for every dude, bro. I know that. I know you're not doing that. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no dumb on the street.
is though?
She might be.
What if she is though? That's just her MO.
I doubt it. Hey, she's not doing it for
Because
every
you
dude, bro.
know,
I already said
women just like niggas too now.
But at the same time, but like, look, bro.
This
like,
generation.
Especially this generation.
This generation, they might be doing it, but at the same time, sometimes we don't give ourselves enough credit. Like shit, like yeah, like
True.
we that dude, bro. Like you know what I'm saying? Like
Hey.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying? Like she a smart woman. Like she know what's up. Like you know what I'm saying? You know what's going on. Like come on, like this a major move for you. Like yeah, let me go to the crib. Like but I believe men gotta walk around with that type of confidence too. Like you know what I'm saying? Because again, she ain't gonna do that for every dude. Like she could have been like, nah, nigga, take me out.
She could have just thought you was like just super sexy and be like, I just want to fuck this nigga.
That's a fact too. You know what I'm saying?
Because they do that. That's how they do.
Yeah, they choose.
You know what I'm saying? They choose.
And avoid a lot of bullshit. At least you know, well, look, I ain't gotta try to take her out and impress her. Like, if she just want to get straight to it, I fuck it. Let's, you know, if it's there. Because some girls, I'm not going. Hey, I gotta have that discipline. I'll make you wait. You know what I'm saying? It gotta be like that.
Stop. Chill, man.
Hey, I already told you. Hey, yo, homie just got it like that. He just got it like that. You know what I'm saying? Not all of us got it like that, man. On the first night.
I don't even want it.
Hey, he said he be like, he just.
I gotta be disciplined. When you start being disciplined?
Nah, I mean,
You started last week?
I ain't gonna lie. And that's how you fuck them up, because it's just like, I learned like growing up, like just becoming a man, like, you know what I'm saying, is what you say no to. Because once I started getting that discipline, I started turning shit down. I'm like, damn, I'm really that dude. Like I can do that. You know what I'm saying? So women look at me with a different type of respect now. I don't always get around women. I just start lusting and shit. Like I can really just rock with y'all. I can chill with y'all. I got female friends I can just like sit down and just like vibe with, and it's not that. And that's why another reason why I got that respect. Because most dudes, they get around women, they just horny. Soon as she walk in the house, you just, you ready. You know what I'm saying? Thirsty, you might open the door with your drawers on. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah. 9 times out of 10, she gonna jump on me first. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I got it. And to me, it's better like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to have to force myself up on you and shit, like make you. I want you to be comfortable. I invite you to my crib, like, nah, queen, I'm not pressing no sex. Enjoy yourself, relax. You know what I'm saying? Be cool, like, you know what I'm saying? That go a long way with me. You know, I don't have to be like, nah, queen, like you trying to go in the back and shit like that. Like, nah, they get immature vibes. Like, yo, this nigga, he really a grown man. Like, come on, bro. If I continue that, come on now. You know what they gonna do. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, nah, nigga, I want that. You know what I'm saying? They gonna, I ain't gotta do too much. You know what I'm saying? It can come to you with no effort. It come to you with no effort. I'm telling you, you just be. You can talk your way out of sex, bro. You can, all the men out there, bro, you can just be cool, bro. Like, just be a man. Just when a woman come around, just have a grip on yourself. Don't be on no thirsty shit, bro. And I promise you, watch how the whole dynamic just changed and how the woman is around you.
Oh,
she gonna like you. She gonna want to talk to you. She gonna want to open up to you. Like, again, it's all about the mindset. You know what I'm saying? I can have $5, I can have $1 million, but if my mindset right, it don't fucking matter, bro. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? So she's gonna. And even on the phone prior to her coming over, she know that by the conversation. I'm not on no bullshit. And I tell women this all the time, like, I knew we was gonna have a good conversation because I know what I'm bringing. I know who I am. I am the vibe. You know what I'm saying? I got shit to talk about.
You're the table.
I'm definitely a table. I'm definitely a table.
He's the table.
I'm the table, I'm the house, I'm the motherfucking everything. I'm all that. You know
You the plates on the table, the cup, and
I'm
all that.
all that. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I ain't mad at you.
And that confidence too, and a woman love a man with confidence, and that's another thing too. I don't care how much money you got. If you ain't got you got $1 million and no confidence, you a sucker, bro. That goes back to what we was talking about earlier. How these girls using these dudes like, man, I know I can get this nigga to pay my phone bill, all that. Cause he pressed, I can tell. Like, you know, I'm going right like, nah, queen, like you ain't even. The confidence is there. So again, she's not. I don't have women coming to me like, yo, can you pay my phone bill? Can you do this? And I don't even know your fucking name. I done seen women do that.
They
to men.
usually wait till after you hit, they do all that.
I don't even have that. And I'm probably
It's
not
like,
saying this shit
they
to
do
be-
that out of like a gift. It's like, okay, I gave him something, so now I can ask him. Because a lot of these women in Atlanta fucked up.
And I get that, cause it's like, okay, now we having sex and shit. Like, okay, like I get that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm not about. That don't mean, hey, I'm gonna start paying for shit and things like that.
True.
Like, but we didn't have conversations about that. And this is the dead honest. I never had a woman just randomly just be like, yo, like give me some money so I can pay this bill and just like, nah, hell nah, hell nah.
Yeah.
I can't go
I
ahead and
can't-
tell you that.
I can't
I
say
can't.
that.
But you know what?
Because a lot of women be asking for help. I don't know if it's genuine help or they just trying to play.
Yeah, and
on
women
niggas, you know what I'm
again,
saying?
Like, some of them trying.
Nah, they do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the reason why that girl asked me for money was we met and she was like, oh, this nigga Nigerian. And you know, like Nigerian brothers, they out there like, I give that girl $5,000.
Yeah, that's
And I bought her a bucket bag. I bought her everything. And she wouldn't even let me come to her house. So when I told her I was Nigerian, man, shorty changed on me, man. She like, man, you gonna take me to the mall? I said, which mall? You need a ride? She talk about something, no, buy me some stuff. I said, like what? Some shoes and all that? I said, shorty, I said, hey, you know what I told her, E? You know what I told her? I said, let me tell you something today. Don't get this thing twisted, dude. I go straight to New York with you and tell you straight up, like, shorty, you must be mad. You know what I'm saying? Or I could be down south, like, I think you done lost your goddamn mind. You know what I'm saying? Right. So no matter what you say, I could be American, I could be Nigerian. Right. So don't give me that bull crap because I said I'm Nigerian, you automatically think I'm gonna trick off on you. Yeah. I wasn't raised like that. I don't act like that. I don't think like that. I'm not gonna take you to the mall simply because you think I'm Nigerian. So my ethnic background has something to do with her decision. Oh, Nigerian dudes are supposed to do this, so guess what? I'm gonna ask this joker because he might be one of them Nigerians. And I was like, nah, I've been here too long for that, but you know what I'm saying? If I do something for you, it's because you're my lady. I know you generally needed something. I take you to the mall and say, oh, baby, you know, you want some shoes? I don't like them shoes you got on. Let's get some new shoes.
Yeah, that's cool.
That's it, but you're not just gonna build me, you know what I'm saying? Buy you some shoes, I wanna be around
you. want to do it. And
yeah.
And it make it more better when we doing on our own. Cause like I believe like women, they definitely need to get spoiled, bro. The right ones. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they deserve it. You know, they don't get enough love and credit as they should from us. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be the one, I'm gonna be the man that say, hey, look, like they deserve it. Like in a position, like, yeah, like any chance I get, I'm gonna take some women out. My nieces, my daughter, my mama, like it don't matter who it is, like women, yeah, they deserve that. You know what I'm saying? Especially from us. You know what I'm saying? So I get it. But them just randomly just doing trifling shit, asking us for money and stuff like that, we ain't on that type of time, like, nah. I don't agree with that. Like I done seen some women disrespect some dudes, and I was just like, damn, like that's fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know that nigga, like he ain't, like you said, bro, like Bull. I don't want to say his name. How we talking about the other day? He kind of like big, heavy set. You know, you can kind of tell he don't give a fuck about himself too much. But the girl's gonna be like, you know what? I can see that in him. So I'm gonna try to get this. I'm gonna try to run this paper up.
They know what to do.
I'm gonna try to get this bread up. You know, they know who to do that shit with. But again, like they know who a dog.
It's a fact.
Who a dog is. You know what I'm saying? They know who to play with, bro.
They know who to try, who not to try.
They know, yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? So.
But out here, man, yo, we gotta, in all, there, I just think that we all gotta do better. I hold men and women accountable. Like, if we're gonna do something, we gotta have a certain level of respect for each other. You know what I mean? Like, treat a man like a man, and you as a man treat a woman like a woman. The way you're gonna treat your mother and your aunties and your daughter or whatever it is, your sister, treat them the same way, because the energy you put out there, man, sometimes other people gonna treat your family like that. You can't be mad.
And we had that conversation on the last episode. I was just like, hey, look, bro, y'all can't be out here disrespecting somebody else's mom, somebody else's sister, and you demand the same respect for your mom and your sister. That's why I don't call women out their name. I don't put my hands on. I don't give a fuck how mad I might get. I got full control over my mind. Like, you're not about to have me step out of pocket.
Right.
But at the same time, like you said, like that karma's everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I might disrespect you, something might happen to my daughter, something might happen to my sister because of the energy that I'm putting out there. Like you said, it's all about respect. You know what I'm saying? I expect that respect because I put it out there. That's why I talk the way I talk. I'm like, yeah, that's why certain women ain't gonna try me, because I don't try y'all. You know what I'm saying? I don't misuse women. I don't like try to like get shit from them, and you like I don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like I respect women. I respect them. You know what I'm saying? Anything I put to them, I expect the same thing back. So, yeah, you know.
I think the biggest thing is balance. You know, all of this it takes is having a certain amount of balance. And again, it's putting that energy out. If you putting a certain energy out, you got to know and understand that that same energy is gonna come back to you. But if you having a balance, treating women how they need to be treated, and vice versa, you treating yourself how you need to be treated, the energy you put out into the universe, into the world, is gonna come directly back towards you. So I look at it like it's, you know what I'm saying, you gotta have a balance.
I agree with that. I think that my last thing I want to say is communication. Like, that's the key to any relationship. If you know how to communicate what you want, then it's up to you. It's up to the person to give you it. If they don't want it, get on through. That's it.
And I agree, and that's gonna be the last thing I'm gonna say too, man. Communication is everything, bro. Just that goes a long way. You can win championships like that. You know what I'm saying? Communicate with yourself, communicate with your significant other, bro, and just be on the same page. It ain't that damn hard. You can save and avoid a whole lot of bullshit just by talking and speaking your mind and being honest with yourself before anything. Just be real with yourself, bro. If you don't like that shit, don't put up with it. If you like it, make it be known and do something about it. You know what I'm saying? So it won't make it that simple. It ain't hard, but it ain't easy neither, man.
It's your boy King Free, man. I'm out. I'm gonna shout them out, brothers.
Much love to the conversation we just had, man. We in a new spot. The shop, Tez, E, you know, it's Quan. Much love.
Hey, I just want to say peace, man. Y'all be good. Y'all know what y'all supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? They don't say everything that I was supposed to say, but guess what?
Now
We all agree, man. So just number one, respect yourself, man. Know yourself. Sit back. When you say you're healing or whatever it is that you're doing, man, make sure you search your soul and know exactly what you want. This life is super short, man. We think that is a long time, 50 years, 100 years. No, this world has been around for millions of years, and you get to spend a very short period of time here, man. Make good decisions and do what you're supposed to do with it, man. If you don't do that, you just wasting your time here. You might as well give it up. Let somebody else take your time. You know what I mean? But peace, love, and all that hair grease.
That was good.
Hey, you got it like that, though. You got it like that.
I don't have to say nothing.
Yeah, I'm like, I can take them to McDonald's, man.
Got a couple Johns, started off with 2 divas. One dark, one light, and a 2-seater. When you get into a